We have kings. We definitely have kings of dancehall. But this is a king. I don't think anybody threatens his throne. Right now, he's online. Shatta Wale, what go on, brother?
Good. Everything, Chris.
You know, I had to start with the king of a dancehall. Now, how was that bestowed on you, my brother?
Well, I think it's a good question, but like you said, to be a king is not just by the title, but it's by where you come from. And I believe where I'm coming from is a land where people don't really support dancehall, but with the way I've been able to hold dancehall, that's why people call me a king. Because apart from me doing like the real kind of dancehall those days, no one ever was doing that in Ghana, and that really gave me that title to get to a level like this. And through that, I had to play a song for that, for people to really understand that I'm really stamping on this name as the dancehall king in the whole of Ghana. So it's been crazy for people calling me king. And now when you Google, African dancehall king, the first name that comes is Shatta Wale.
It's crazy.
It means I'm really holding my turf.
You definitely no. You're not holding your turf. You're holding your throne. You're holding your throne, brother. May I tell you? Now, listen. I've had the opportunity of now broadcasting a radio show in Ghana. Something I wish to do. First time I turned up in Ghana was like Africa Cup of Nations, and I could see this mad love for reggae and dancehall. And then when I got the opportunity at the beginning of the year to broadcast in Ghana, I noticed the difference every time I played one of your songs. Now, it's almost like where we have the fans of the artists, like back in the day, the Beanie Bounty, in recent times, Vybz Kartel. And when the people them say, them want to hear our artists, the people, what the people them ask for, you have to give the people. You have an amazing fan base, bro.
Yeah, it's a loyalty, it's a love, and it's the humbleness I show them every time, because me being to this level that I've even gotten to, I still, humble myself in front of my fans. And that's one basic thing that I've been doing to them, apart from us, doing some few charity, programs here and there, holding some forums, to impact some knowledge in the youths, trying to build one or two things in our communities to also support, the society. So it's been one of those things that anywhere you call Shatta Wale, somebody wants to, die for the name. Somebody wants to, do something crazy for the name, because they know the kind of impact and knowledge I'm putting in the society, and that's how that's why the fan base is like really strong. It's not only great, but it's strong.
It's very strong. Shut up, the people that want to beat me off of Twitter. People want to beat me off Twitter. Like what? Like Robbo Ranx. We accept you are who you are. We are deal with. Drop some Shatta Wale. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's the love. I believe in the vibes and things I say. I believe there are things and reasons why somebody will like you. There are things and reasons why somebody will hate me. Because it's the way you approach matters. And I believe when it comes to the music, I approach it in a way that I put it in a form of reality for people to like build upon themselves with. For instance, when I'm doing a hustle music, I do it like real hustle, so you understand what I'm saying. When I do a ghetto music, I sing about things that we face in the ghetto and you feel it. When I talk about love music, when I go to the girls music, like it's crazy, like man is versatile, so anything. One of these days I think I'm even going to do a dancehall in China.
Listen, man, Beijing is ready for you, bro. I believe so, bro. I mean, listen, man. I have to say, it has been, which is sometimes I think is a very organic thing where it's your fan that's been reaching out to me. My interest in how the music is consumed in Ghana, I've only have to look at your list of your credits, your music, your accolades. This music has been consumed in Ghana for a long time, has long been appreciated. But how is it being appreciated on the top tier, on the commercial side? I mean, you've managed to crack that, but how long has it taken for you to place Shatta Wale as, you know, top tier recording artist in Ghana?
Well, I think it took me, if I can boldly say, about 17 to 18 years.
Wow.
Because I remember when I came out with my first debut, which was like a strictly local, you know, album to my community. You know, it really made well, like it went well, like the sales and everything. But, you know, because I was working on the record label here and there, so, you know, I couldn't even make the kind of money I wanted to make. And I had to go back to the drawing board and, you know, start mapping out everything again. And that's took me over like 10 years to come back, you know, and that was where I rebranded myself and, you know,
the name change. Yeah.
From Bandana, I was Bandana by then, so I changed my name from Bandana to Shatta Wale. And Shatta Wale, in the sense that I wanted people to know that this is a serious international artist that is coming to do business with the music and, you know, go his way. So I think it's been tough. It's not just a one-day thing, but it's perseverance, you know, endurance, you know, things you really, you know, won't say no to, you know, because me, most of the times, I go with, you know, the things of society, you know, especially, you know, I really came back to rewrite my own rules. I didn't come to follow anyone's rules no more, because I found out the industry wasn't the way it's supposed to be, you know, because people weren't making money out of, you know, music here, you know, but I told myself, no, I need to set an example so people can follow. And through me now today, people are really taking good cash from music.
I see that. It's a big, big business, bro.
I don't want, you know, the media. You know, I wasn't built from the media. You know, I was built from the streets.
Definitely.
You know, because it was the streets that made me popular to get to where, you know, I've gotten now. So sometimes the media really feels bad about me, but I go like, yo, this is how I came up. So we should just accept it. It's business. So it's been great, but it's been a tough journey though.
Well, as I said, I know for me it's quite a thing for me to get an interview with you, because you're not you don't crave, you don't run down that media thing. As long as you're in front of your people, it seems that's where you're comfortable. But what was it the point where obviously the name change come along, and then, you know, 2015, 16, I see your name cropping up on a lot of dancehall productions from Jamaica. What was it at that point where you said, I think I can kick this wall down?
Well, you know, I decided to change my name because I had to, you know, really, in a way, you know, put a little bit of debt on the Bandana branch, you know, in terms of, you know, me fighting for my rights, you know, me feeling, you know, about all those vibes Bob Marley has been talking about, equal rights and justice. You know, I felt, you know, there was discrimination when it comes to music in Ghana, you know, so to be frank with you, I was always fighting like people, you know, because I was like feeling the greatness in me, but I wasn't getting the response I needed back, you know, because, for example, if I do a dancehall song, I give it to a radio presenter, they don't play it. And I go like, wow, this is like one of the greatest genre of, you know, music that, you know, one can make money out from. But Ghana here never understood dancehall like that. They saw dancehall like, you know, something for rascals, something for, you know, notorious, you know, gangsters.
I remember listening to like Black Rasta on Ghana radio, and I'm like, damn, this man's hard. And Black Rasta, when he was, hey, big up Black Rasta anywhere he is right now. He was kicking it down daytime on Ghana radio, like, and he was saying some things I was saying I don't think I could ever say on radio here. He was beating the walls down. Is that the way you had to take on Ghana? You had to actually kick it down that style?
Ghana is a lovely country. Ghana is a sweet country, but if you want to, you know, make it in Ghana, you have to just go hard. You know, that's what I believe, because like the way he's talking about Black Rasta, yeah, he went hard on radio. Like, you know, he went like, yeah, let me just rewrite my own rules.
Yeah.
That was how, you know, Shatta Wale also, you know, started, you know, pushing like hard like that. I was pushing so harder than any other artist in Ghana, because, you know, I wanted people to see that blessing in me. I wanted people to feel it, you know, from within. So it was like a war, you know. But And that was how come I changed my name, because I felt if I want to come back again, I need to come with a new name, try to, sweep a couple and, get back into the market. And, lo and behold, when I came back, people really didn't know because they thought it was a new artist that had come. So later when people started getting to know, Shatta Wale is the same as Bandana, everybody started like getting surprised, and here we are, making, God happy.
Crazy, man. It's an amazing story, man. It's an amazing story, but coming back and using the word shatta, that means this man means business. Now, all the accolades that you've picked up in Ghana, all the music accolades, the word dancehall, how many times do they actually quote you as a dancehall artist? Because we have various awards here in the UK where, we over the past 15, 20 years, they used to use the word urban artist. I hate that word with a passion. Like, they like to box people up. And when you say this is what you are, they say, no, you're urban. You're an urban DJ, Robbo Ranx. You understand? And this is, I know, I'm a dancehall DJ. How was that to you when you were picking up a lot of accolades and not being titled dancehall?
Well, anywhere I actually went to, I made sure my team, made them aware of who I am, because in Ghana, that's like I am saying, if you don't push them, they're going to decide for you, and me, to be frank, like, I'm an artist where like nobody takes me for granted, because Shatta movement is a big nation, like it's a whole community on its own, and, we have different type of people. It's not only musicians, so I always make sure that, I sit on my throne, like you said, and make sure I like everything, so anytime, I remember one time we went for a show and the, MC made a mistake and he didn't, give me that title, yeah, he got beat like very well, like,
I didn't know you was gonna say that. So Shatta Wale movement deal with him properly. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you. I felt that the rata that in the first few weeks of doing radio, I was like, Ranx, steer the car properly, This man, you need to give him the respect. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely. So all right, let's go fast forward, because as we are now approaching a time where we're hopefully getting out of lockdown. There's going to be a lot more people who are going to be able to, I suppose, virtually access you, because you've been doing that during the lockdown, and it builds more fan bases. And after the lockdown, post lockdown, people are going to want to see this man who performed the big track already with Beyonce. Who is this Jamaican guy? Who is this Jamaican guy? No, seriously, they're gonna, a lot more people are gonna, they've had a chance to see this thing now. You know what I mean? Who is Shatta Wale?
Well, it's my work, and it's something I've told myself I want to do like all my life. So basically, it's a strategies. And I'm one artist that always likes to, use music well as business. Because anything I do with this music I'm doing is strictly business. If you ask my team, they'll tell you. So anytime I sit, I put up a plan and I work on it, and it works for me, because gone are the days where I just do music anyhow. But now I can give myself like a 1-year plan, and I achieve it very well through music. I make money very well through it. So we're going to really work something out. And, for me to get to my fans out there, in the world is something that I believe God is going to stare at. God is going to make sure, I get to that level, because me recording a song with Beyonce is even a blow to my whole music industry. Like I told you, the media didn't, really put me here. So just imagine Beyonce selecting me as one of the artists that she wants to work with. It will be surprising to the media, and even though now they've accepted that, no, he's one of us, so let's support him. It's something that I'm also working on hard to also get to the world. So it's my dream, and soon, like, people are going to see that dream reflect.
I'm glad you spoke about the track because people to this day still, I know you've in numerous interviews you've made it clear how it came about that you working with Beyonce, but was you surprised at the contact, like getting involved in this gift album with Beyonce, and when it happened, did you believe it?
I knew you wouldn't believe it yourself.
I wouldn't believe it. I think they say it's Beyonce, but I said, no, you sure it's not Belinda? You sure it's not Belinda or Beverly? They said, no, Beverly want to work with me or Beyonce. Get it right. Did you have that? You sure it's Beyond B? You mean B?
B. Yeah, but it was crazy for me, man. It was surprising for me, you know. Even when I was even doing the verse to send back to them, I was like, are these people sure? Because I was watching my team and I was like, are you sure this is not scam? You know, because a whole lot, man. Because get a link like that, it's like you know, something. But I always tell people that I only believe in one thing, you know, and apart from that thing, the next thing is money, and that thing I believe in is God. You know, I believe God is the only person that can determine where He wants us to be tomorrow. You know, so I only work with my faith and, you know, what, you know, God will do next. And lo and behold, it was a big surprise. Like, you know, me doing it, they sending me the master track, listening to it, and I really felt in love with the whole, you know, Beyonce Jay-Z family. I was like, yo, man.
How could you not fall in love with that family, bro?
Yeah, you know, so right now I'm even part of that family because I'm using their surname in my passport. You know, so.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
That's
it's crazy. So I always say God bless her, you know, because she's giving me another platform in my career to really, you know, make more numbers, and you know, your numbers also come to money. So in any which way, I have to just always say thank you to her for really putting me on.
Well, I'm listening to the track. When the track came out, I had a lot of arguments with some of my Afrobeat brothers, and I claimed that track. I claimed it. I remember playing it on the show. I said, that track is dancehall. That's my Beyonce track. It's Shatta Wale Afimi. And they will say, nah, it's Afrobeat. I said, nah, I'm having that. And I claimed the track. But on a real, you busted that tune apart, my brother. You dealt with that really. I mean, your flow on the track, everything about you didn't sound like someone that was excited to be next to Beyonce. It just sounded like she does her thing. Watch me layer this thing. Watch me leather this thing. You know what I mean? And you sounded like you complimented well. And then I've started to hear more of your music, and I hear the collaborations, even with yourself and Vybz. Vybz lays it, and then you leather your thing, and your thing stands out so different. You have you're very Shatta Wale.
You know, I tell people, you know, always one thing, that, you know, being yourself is the best. You know, I always, you know, when I go out and I meet people and, you know, they try to approach me in a certain way, I tell them, you know, we should just, you know, talk like, you know, normal people, you know, because when I'm not on stage, I don't want to feel like I'm Shatta Wale. When I'm driving, I don't want to feel like I'm Shatta Wale. I want to walk into like the filling station and, you know, buy my own fuel. You know, I want to, you know, drive to certain places and, you know, buy my own maybe clothes or food or something, because it's just that it has been a blessing to me that I can't move about the way I used to move about. But
Shatta, is that still doable in the streets of Accra? That you can just go and do your thing on the road?
No, I'll be dead by now. You wouldn't have an interview.
Yeah, because I couldn't imagine it, bro.
Yeah, you know, but you know, when I get certain opportunities, for instance, when I go to parties, you know, where I don't have to go and perform, I like to go with people, talk to people. You know, some people, you know, even get surprised when I even approach them to talk to them. Like, they go like, you know, and I tell them, oh no, just, you know, relax. That is me. I want to be myself. You know, I tell people, being yourself, you know, gets you to the level you want to get to. Because anytime, you know, there is a problem, because you are yourself, you can address the problem in a way that might be positive for you and might, you know, give you another opportunity in life, you know. So I tell people that I'm the number one artist that feels like, yeah, when I'm with you, we have to talk like brothers, you know, blood brothers, you know. When I'm on stage, that's where you can, you know, look at me and, oh, my brother is doing good. Like, you know, that way I feel good. But don't, you know, give me that approach when we are together like this. Like today now, like me and you are like, you know, brothers, you know, talking like brother to brother. So yes, being yourself is best.
Okay. Well, as you say, you put the business in the business, and there's a lot of people that fake this thing as well, bro. There's a lot of people can be accused of. I mean, there's a lot of people accused of doing dancehall and faking it. There's a lot of people that's doing Afro beats and faking it right now and gaining success access. But you think that that's going to be short lived, right? You think that kind of success is short lived? You make some money, but then it fizzles out.
Yes, because me watching a role model like Vybz Kartel, you know, I feel Kartel has never like faked anything before. You know what I'm saying? I watch Vybz Kartel and I think I see the songs that he even sings comes with reality. You know, I watch his, you know, documentaries and I go like, okay, cool. In life, we all can make mistakes, but watching his, you know, personal life and things that he's done with his career, I never saw fakeness coming out of it. So I tell people, when we all started, everybody was trying to, you know, show something that you have some power. You know, like most artists come up and you see them wearing, you know, all them chains, you know, you go like, what, is this guy rich? But he's not rich. Like we all have,
you gotta fake some of it to for the come up. You're saying basically.
That's what I'm saying. But when you get to a level, you need to let people know that yes, like, you know, you've gotten to a point where you need to be real to people. Like now, I can't wear like fake jewelries now. But back in the days, I used to wear them. You know, like I used to wear. I couldn't even afford a rollie, but I can wear a rollie now. You know.
Yeah,
like,
you didn't have a rollie. You had a bowlie. Yeah. No, you never had no Gucci. You have a Moochie. A Moochie Shatta work with. Damn, son.
You know, it's crazy. You know, I remember one time I saw someone write on Twitter that I only rent cars and put them in my house. I go like, why should I fake it? Like when I fake it, it's like what I'm gonna hurt myself in the near future. Yeah. And that's how come I keep going, because like I said, I've taken music as business, so I make good money to buy good cars for myself. Like through music, I'll be able to, you know, acquire properties through music. Through music, I'll be able to like open like a couple of businesses, you know, I mean, to real estate too as well, you know. So it's about you being you. You know, the fakeness starts when you start with a career, but to a point, you need to let people know that this is you. You want to do business, and you know, God is going to take care of the rest.
I hear you, brother. Well, hey, one question I want to ask before I talk about your Jamaican connections, because that's going to be very interesting. Is let me stick with the motherland right now. Rightly so. Africa is getting the right attention now. Long been overdue for the music that's coming out of the continent. There's also comes with that the opportunities for people to how would I say, exploit African music. And I'm hoping that we don't start to, you know, it doesn't start to show, but I see cracks in that where the exploitation of African music is on the rise now from media companies, brands, who both bring money into the industry, but also the exploitation it's becoming more evident. We can actually smell this thing coming. What's your views on that?
Well, you know, if I would get you clear to put it in a short form, I would just say that you know, people have really studied on how to, you know, push this whole music business market to a level, you know. So I feel, you know, we working on, you know, ourselves more. And I tell people one thing too: knowing thyself too is one of the, you know, greatest key that, you know, I've always been using in my life, you know. And I tell people that, you know, when we have a vision and we feel we can accomplish that, you know, with the coming together and making sure we want to achieve a particular dream and aim, it's up to us for us to, you know, work on our daily, you know, things to really get us to that point. So making it short, I'll just say, you know, is focusing, you know, for us to get there.
Okay. Well, I hope people are are listening and young artists that's coming through, especially artists that look up to you right now, being the king, here's what the king have to say about that. You understand? Now, Shatta, I know you used to come to the UK or dabble into the UK because of family connections. I've never seen you on the strip. I look out, but me can't see Shatta Wale. Mrs. Stoneboy come check in. I haven't seen you on the strip. Tell us about your time in London, and are you gonna come hang with us on the strip, bro?
Well, I would always love to come. It's just that, I got like a whole lot of businesses like that I'm doing down here, and sometimes to travel is also with time for me, and I always tell my team that I just want to wait, I just want to have, this kind of relationship with you, get to know you guys, better. So when I come, to town, we can just do a whole lot of things because, I'm a party man, when I want to party, I party hard, Yeah. So basically, just expect me, after Corona, I believe you guys are going to have a feel of me, on the strip, and we just get, things going.
Well, the people want to see you, Shatta. Me not tell a lie. The people want to see you. You got a whole load of, you're building a whole load of new fans out here, bro.
Yeah. I'm the type of artist that, I really want to, stay back and just, watch what is going on. I just don't want to, be like that, artist. I'm loud, when it comes to social media. Like, I'm really loud on social media, but, it's also part of the business. That's a strategy for me too as well. But when it comes to me moving out there, I really always want to make sure like things are okay for me, to really move out there. It's not about me getting money to come over or something, but I really want to create, that, connection, like what you're telling me now.
I hear you, man.
Makes me want to come, there, because if I have fans, somewhere, then I have to go there and just make them feel happy. I think I have to really fulfill that.
Where was your you had family in the UK? Where are they based? What connection? Mitcham.
Yeah.
He's a Southside man.
Yeah, Southside for life.
Yeah, I should have known with that red jacket, son. So it's Mitcham. So what kind of memories you have of like South London? Back, I mean, South London is South, bro. You know what I mean?
South is it's crazy, man. No, but I think I started coming to London like at the age of 14. Since then to like 19, where I had to, go do my stuff, like school and the rest, because I had to come back to Ghana in school. But I think it's been so loving being there because I still have friends there. I still have boys that I used to tell them.
Did you go? I know you're young, but did you go to any of the parties back then? Or did you just check into the club life and partying back then time there?
No, I didn't get the chance to, because my grandma was very strict by at that time. So anytime I came to London, like, hey, we don't go here. Police will arrest you. Sit down. Right. So I was always like, that home type. Myself, I'm just very like reserved. I just want to always watch things and how things go. So anytime she tells me that, I just sit down quietly but my cousins, go out. My two cousins are like Jamaicans, like my auntie gave birth to with a Jamaican man, so that's where that patois influence really started coming up. I was like, the language, and I was like, yo, man, I can sing this, and sometimes those days when I listen to like Robbo Ranx, Yellow Man, Ninja Man, those days I go like, whoa, man, I can do this, so basically, that's how come the influence came more on me because they were speaking to me in that, dialect, and I was, really growing up with it.
So you kind of picked it up quick, right? Because
because I felt it was easy for me, and me, I always feel I'm the last Jamaican left in Ghana. I think the ship come and take me back to my land. Yo,
you know what? Judging by your social media, I don't think you're the last Jamaican left in Ghana. I think you've birthed a whole heap of them in Ghana. Me not lie. Trust me, bro. I'm telling you how they get at you on social media. It's something else.
Yeah.
Tell me about Jamaica. I mean, you've had plenty of producers Jamaican producers that's worked with you in the past. And I'm pretty sure right now you've got plenty of Jamaican producers who would do anything to work with you right now. You released an album where you featured with Brother Contractor the other day. Is there any more features? Is there any more music in the pipeline with Motherland Jamaica? How is that looking for the next few?
Well, I think the next biggest feature that I'm going to drop from Jamaica is going to be with me and Vybz Kartel.
Cool, no man.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, shoot the video, down here. We've done a couple of scenes, and we're still working to get, the perfect, thing for the king. He is my king, like Robbo King for me, when it comes to dancehall, So I just want to do everything right, So I think that's the biggest feature. But same way, shout out to YGF, they believed in me from day one, They was like supplying me with rhythms upon rhythms, like somebody like Damage Music too as well. That's really being of good help, I got Damage, Gold Up Music, Zach. They live in Canada and Jamaica, so they do like the best things they have to do for me too, and they keep promoting the brand, and a couple of like, people I've worked with, like, Studio 87.6, in Jamaica, I've gotten in contact with Marcos, a couple of them, like, so anytime I need a rhythm now in Jamaica, it's not a problem for me. First, I used to find it difficult to get to that point, but, I had a management team in Jamaica, King's Media House, and they are the ones, putting up everything for me, and, that's how come, Contractor came into the picture, and since then, Contractor has been like, my new bestie in Jamaica now, because he's promoting me rough like anyhow, man. Yeah. And that's why I love Jamaicans, because when they feel the vibe, and I don't think if I wasn't, putting out good vibes, I would get an opportunity like that.
100%.
Be a fake, a compilation. So I just, thank my Jamaicans for supporting me. I thank them for the, really seeing me like a brother, because if I was in Jamaica right now, I believe I'll be sweeping in Bounty Killer's house, though.
Yo, so sometimes I'm listening to your music and I hear so many different artists in your music. Sometimes I hear this high pitch, and I hear Kartel. Then I hear this, then me hear Shabba, then me hear, and then me hear Bounty. You have a lot of variations with. Anyway, people that listen to your music know exactly what Robbo Ranx is talking about here, man. So tell me something. Gift of God is going to be released next year. You're planning your latest album. Can you tell us anything? Can you tell me anything exclusive about this new album that you haven't said in any of your very few media house interviews that we can expect with Gift of God? Because I know there's going to be a lot more people beelining this album because you are the king of dancehall in Ghana.
Well, I would just say this I've not said anywhere though, and exclusively I just want to say, I have like Grams Morgan on the album, and me and Vybz Kartel song is on the album, and
wow.
We trying to get in contact with a few American artists, so. We're working on that. And apart from that,
I can hear a Shatta Wale Tory Lanez. I can hear something like that featuring.
Yeah, me and Tory Lanez, like it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. But it's all good. We could, my team in the States are working hard, for me to get, all those things. Because it's an album that I want to showcase to the world. This time, I have told myself I don't want to bring an album out that would only, be of Afro beats and stuff like that. I want to create that market that Robbo Ranx them created. I want to create a market that, Beanie Man, Elephant Man, because their songs, check out like, someone like Sean Kingston, they got their songs circulating in the American market, just like how any American star would get that opportunity. So those are the kind of songs I'm trying to put up now. Okay. So I'm really doing like songs that are appealing to the world markets. That is why I have somebody like Grams Morgan on it, and Vybz Kartel, no doubt. So when I get a couple of 2 or 3 people on it, you know, then we celebrate the gift of God. And the gift of God is just, you know, us, you know, because anybody I feature on the album, even though I can feature everybody, every musician in the world, but I want people in the world to know that this is the gift God gave the world, you know, and we are enjoying them today in terms of we musicians, you know, and I'm part of that gift. All those artists on the album are part of that gift that God gave the world. So it's really going to be an interesting album, and I can't wait to just complete it.
I hope so. So the album. So hang on, the album's not completed as yet.
No, it's not completed as yet.
All right. So I'm gonna hurt your head, people. Shatta Wale album's not completed yet. Please.
Don't go look for it. Don't go look.
Go look for him. Go look for Shatta. Listen, I must say, Miss Money is like high up on rotation right now. Big song. Listen, just keep doing what you're doing, man. I just want to know that once in a while I can come and check in and see how this throne kind of looks out there in Ghana. Cause he's the king of the dancehall.
Ever ready, you know. Anytime you want to come to Ghana, just let me know, man.
Most definitely. I mean, it's been a long time coming. As I said, I can hold my hands up, Shatta. I won't lie to you that there's been tunes that I've had from you, and I've seen you on jugglings and I've skipped. I'm like, I don't know Shatta Wale. I tell you straight. I don't lie. I skipped, and then I listen back and I go, okay, he's not too bad. And then when the music, listen, you have to, sometimes you have to tell, you have to tell it straight as it is. Then the music goes on and on and on, and then the fans demand. And honestly, I'll be honest with you. When your fans demanded that I take more attention, I took attention, and here we are today.
That's a professional work, you know. That's how professionals work, you know. And I'm happy. Like, you know, most presenters don't speak like this, and that's why I'll come back and talk about you being yourself, you know. And this makes me like love you more, because I believe it takes time to get to know a person, and it takes time, you know, for a tree to even go. So if you understand that about life, you know, you really go far. And that's how come I like to also stay back and put the songs out there and just watch the results. And, you know, I believe the feedback is gonna be great. People should just give Shatta Wale's brand maybe 2-3 years time, and I think God is gonna do his miracles out. And, you know, they're going to see me and you chilling together too as well.
No doubt, man. Listen, Shatta, thank you very much for taking time out. RobboRanx.com, the great Shatta Wale.
Thank you. Thank you too. God bless you. Respect. Pa, 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 pa.